Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. What do they want Scorpio to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for Scorpio. Perfect timing. I'm putting it back in the deck. Choose a new direction. Putting that back in the deck. You're crossing with possibly a Virgo or a Leo. Perfect timing came back out. If it comes back out again, it's yours. Abundance. Okay. This is for Scorpio. All right. Communicate clearly. Give me one more for Scorpio. Some of you are crossing with the Virgo. Helpful people came out. I just put it back. I want it to be a clear message, Spirit, for Scorpio. All right. Thank you. I like it. Compromise. I wanted these to be clear messages. You are crossing with a Virgo. I'm just letting you know. Scorpio, Spirit in your angel guides wants you to know that abundance is yours. The very first thing that came to my head when I saw this abundance card is that there is a mentality or a lack mentality or it seems that there is a mentality, scarcity mentality that's blocking the abundance. In the heart place we do have, or that's blocking this. In the heart place we do have communicate clearly. You have not communicated what's on your heart. You choose to, by nature, keep things inside. You choose and feel that it is the best, the safest way for you to be. And you don't mean any harm by doing it. It's just your safety mechanism. But unfortunately, it has caused a little bit of detriment and possibly blocked your abundance. I'm feeling it. Especially when the next card is compromise. You don't want to compromise. Why should you? You're right. Why should you have to compromise when you feel completely justified for the actions that you've taken? I can tell you, Scorpio, that as a sign that loves your privacy, that feels like when a person has wronged you, that they have given you basically a license to withdraw and hide yourself and hide your hand and hide your emotions, because at that point you are defending yourself. Obviously, there is an individual or a situation on your mind, and Spirit is telling you that in order for you to get this abundance, that you need clear communication and compromise. Why is abundance here? Yep. 4 of Pentacles. To the Lovers. We automatically know that this is a love reading. That's where the cards have guided us. This is the year-end message that your spirit and angel guides wanted you to know. 4 of Pentacles to the Lovers, to the 3 of Swords. You do not feel. I knew that this was immediately in a lack thereof abundance. I knew it even before I just knew it. So with that being said, a 4 of Pentacles is a stingy energy, wants to possess. Mine. I'm not letting go of this damn pentacle. I'm not letting go of this mentality. I'm not letting go of none of this. I got this far with this same damn pentacle, these same 4 pentacles. Why do I need to change it now? You need to change it now, lovelies, my lovely Scorpions, because your mind doesn't work with a us. You cannot choose another person and want the abundance with another, obviously, that you have a deep spiritual connection with an attitude or a mentality of mine, mine, mine. You block abundance because you're not allowing any of it to come in because you keep holding on to the damn pinnacle or mentality or control of you fill in the blanks too damn hard. You have to relinquish some of that control and understand that you're not going to love. What's the purpose of falling in love if you're not going to take a risk? You can't fall in love with another and not fear having the very same thing that happen. You break your own heart when you try to avoid from feeling a broke heart. You end up breaking your own heart because you're operating in survival mode and you're not really living, because every move that you're making, you are trying to avoid experience and love, which means that you don't want to be hurt and you're trying to avoid a third party situation, which is here. And you ended up lonely and feeling it anyway. Maybe you did it first. Maybe they did do it to you. Either way, that mentality blocked the abundance. In the past, you were willing to throw caution to the wind, but you didn't quite know how to do that with the Judgment on the top of the deck. You needed to be taught or go through an experience where it was going to jolt you and shock you to open your eyes. And I feel like this situation did it. And I don't feel like they cheated on you either. But let's go ahead and see. I feel like they challenged you. I don't feel like they cheated. I feel like they challenged you. They didn't challenge you with love. They killed you with love. It's like killing a person with kindness. They challenged your stubbornness with love. Yep. The Knight of Cups to the Two of Swords to the Queen of Wands. There is a attraction and an alluredness to this individual. And they continue to love you despite to the point where they had to turn off their feelings, you to them or them to you, because they could not get through your walls. Yep. There was a constant sadness, and this person finally changed with the Death card. You're showing up in your clarifier, so maybe this is you. You felt sad because the person decided that they had no choice but to do it back, or they didn't know how to act here because they couldn't get through. There was definitely a miscommunication on both ends. What remains is the Judgment, the Lovers, and the Fool. There's an energy of I want to move forward with you. Three Swords, miscommunication. Missed the mark. Missed opportunities. I don't see third party individuals, but if you feel like it was third party, because we do have Lovers deck, which can mean multiple options in love, with a Three of Swords, then maybe that's what it was. Please clarify, communicate clearly. The Death card has come out. Yep. The Ace of Pentacles. There has been missed opportunities here. And the Moon. Because the real feelings wasn't shown. Again, we're going back to not communicating. Hiding our hand. Hiding how we feel. Feeling that, well, if this person loves me, they'll fight me for how I feel. Shit. Ain't that how it works? I hold back from you because I need you to prove to me how much you love me. No, that is not how it works. Well, if you love me the way you say you do, why wouldn't you want to fight me constantly for my heart? Replay that in your head, and does that make sense? All of that is changing. You're changing, which I like. That's good. And in the future, you were trying to look beyond. I'm sorry, in the past, you were looking out on the horizon in the future to see. And you were really trying to strategically plan to change this. So you're aware that you need to work on your moodiness. You need to work on what sets you off, Scorpio, and you know what needed to change within you. You know, you understand that no one understands you, and it's not someone else's fault to beat you down for your heart. You did want to communicate this with this person. You did. I do feel that you wanted this. I am interested though in why the moon is here. Why you felt so compelled not to just let this person know how you feel. Well, I know why, because it's in your birth. It's your birthright. Okay, it's damn sure your birthright. That's just your way. Clarify this moon card. 7 of Swords. Yep, you're still hiding. 10 of Cups to the Sun. You don't want to let this person know how much you wanted them. You would rather hide this. And clarifying this is still clarifying so much more. Really deep down inside, you wanted a brand new beginning with them and you're in love with them, but you didn't want to let them know. I'm going to do, and then I'm looking at the High Priestess. I want to know why, Spirit. I'm going to pick another deck. I'm going to do a third clarifier. I want to know why Scorpio hid this. You hid it. You want forever with them. They make you happy. You want a brand new beginning with them and you're in love with them. But you hid it and didn't communicate this clearly. It's coming in. 8 of Wands. Why did they hide, Spirit? I need you to tell me why they hid. I know communication is coming in fast. Scorpio, you're planning to communicate clearly. You're planning to offer a pinnacle. You want to make an offer to this person. Yes, the star is here. Hope, healing, and optimism. Thank you. And I want you to tell me why. The moon is still here. Tell me why. You fought with people in the past. I think, honestly, you're like this in this particular situation because you're afraid. The moon is here, and the moon clarified the moon. So let's break this moon down. We know that that's fear. That's illusions. What false narratives do you have about love and the moon? Because it's clear that when it comes down to the moon, some of you guys can be double water. There can be a Pisces in the mix. I feel like the moon clarifying the moon. This is your way. Now, I know it's natural. I know it's illusion, fear, anxiety, deception, intuition, and subconscious, right? Let's talk about it, though, just for a second before I close us out. I feel like it's just confusion. When it's upright, is everything, but when it's reversed, it's the same shit. Confused about what you want. You feel disconnected naturally. Cynical. Unclear about what you want. If you have been having to fight the same fight over and over again, it was like you didn't know what you needed to do to break out of that cycle. The moon is deception. You didn't feel like you could be honest with the person. You feel like maybe some of the actions of the other person, it's just an unhealthy energy. It's an unhealthy energy, guys. It's not great. This is a darker side of lust and desire. The shadow side of a relationship where deception and misunderstandings lie. And I feel like, Scorpio, this is that murky, deep, dark part of your personality that, you don't want anybody to see. All of the shit that's hidden because, letting someone know that you want them this much. It's power, right? It's power. Let's go into compromise. You're being guided to compromise here. You're being guided to be honest, which I do believe with that third clarifier that you're going to be doing. Why is compromise here? Why is compromise here? What is that? You're the wounded warrior, but you still have to compromise. Thank you. You want to get back. 3 of Cups to the 9 of Wands. You want to get back to celebrations and being in this person's energy. And the Ace of Swords is here. Okay? You want to get back to that. In the past, yes, you felt left out in the cold. Present energy is the 3 of Wands. You have to move out of the little personal slights and all of the things that you felt like this person may have done to hurt you. Because if you're not communicating clearly out of your own fear, how do they know how to fix it if the opportunity has been robbed of them to do it? They can't read your mind. But the good news is that you're starting to understand why you're in the Seven of Swords. I think the most positive card here is this Ace of Swords, indicating that you're understanding that this isn't right, that this leaves, it's unfair. I'm going to go in with one more clarifier. Why is compromise here? Thank you, Spirit. Six of Swords to the Eight of Cups to the Five of Swords. Four of Wands and then the Two of Cups all came out together. You have a bond with this person. You love this person, Scorpio. And this is somebody that you can see yourself with. Why do you keep denying yourself of this person? Why make it hard? What's so complicated? They walked away. They didn't think that you were going to compromise, my Scorpions. What exactly did you want this person to do if there was no clear communication and no compromises? They walked away. What did you want? Yes, this is a bond. Yes, they loved you too, but what you cannot, and again, guys, you to them or them to you. Maybe they did this to you and you couldn't take anymore, but really listen to what I'm saying. Do we really want someone to chase us down, beat us up, and blast through our walls? We're not giving love easily. We give it and then we take it back the moment we feel slighted. How in the hell is that love? The moon has come out over and over and over and over again. I know how you feel about this person. I know how this person feels about you. And all of that I said, there's no major arcanas there. No major arcanas there. All right? Perfect timing is at the top of the deck. Spirit is here to let you know that your change of perspective is perfect timing for you. And I also feel like there's been a ton of helpful people that has been helping you with this situation. You've been honest, and you know, I think that change of perspective has helped you just fine. So what remains is the deep spiritual connection between you and this individual. What remains is the fact that your abundance and the fact that you can stand in your own way without knowing is being worked on as you are reborn in judgment. What remains is the fact that the Fool is here reminding you that you are ready to move forward with this person with risk and reward. Your hurt feelings are no longer going to be the reason why you move away, because Spirit is working on you and clearing all of that muck away so you can see that this is the person for you. And you should not operate out of a standpoint of I'm hurt, so therefore I don't want to experience hurt, because love, being hurt is a part of loving. I'm not saying, and this isn't something that is a part of living, is a part of life. But you also have to discern who's best for you. So don't take that so literally. But in this situation, you can't operate from a playing it safe when you love someone this much. Okay? You guys should work on each other, work on one another together, by each other's side. Work on oneself and then work on the relationship. As you heal yourself, the relationship will improve. You are definitely working on your communication right now and what you feel comfortable with sharing. Good for you. And the moon is here. I would rather it, the lesser of two evils, I would damn sure rather it to be upright than in reverse, because either direction is jacked up. But you're working on that. You're being worked on right now. The Lovers is indicating the deep spiritual connection with you and this individual. No longer a choice or multiple choices in love. It's just about you and this person. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. I hope this message finds you well and in good spirits. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in 2024. Bye, guys.